The home veggie garden is becoming more and more popular, and I think this is fantastic. Growing our own means we know exactly what we're eating. There are no hidden nasties like chemicals or insecticides. And growing herbs and veggies also means getting out into the garden a lot more often, which is not only great for our physical health, but it's just as beneficial for our mental well-being too. Before we plant anything, it's really important to prepare your soil, as the quality of your produce is a direct reflection of the quality of your soil. Now, today I'm going to show you a little soil recipe and how to prepare it to have your veggies absolutely jumping out of the ground. Our soil prep should be done around 2 to 3 weeks before we plant out to avoid any shock or burn to our seedlings. The first step is to remove any old crops or weeds and then turn the soil over with a fork to a depth of around 300 millimeters. We use a fork rather than a shovel for ease, but also to try and protect any worms that are in the soil, as they naturally help with the structure, nutrients and drainage. I then add a few handfuls of gypsum to the soil. Gypsum is a soft sulfate mineral that adds calcium to the soil and helps improve the structure and pH levels. Next, I add about 30 to 40 millimeters of cow manure, followed by the same amount of chicken manure, which adds nutrients and organic matter to the soil. Follow this with a generous layer of mushroom compost. This really boosts the organic matter in the soil and significantly helps with retaining moisture. Now spread a few handfuls of blood and bone and a couple of handfuls of organic pellet fertiliser over the top. This will add more nutrients, encourage earthworms and improve the overall structure and drainage of the soil. I then thoroughly turn it all over into the existing soil using a fork. Last but not least, I give it all a good soak with water to settle everything down. All our prep work's done. Now we just have to show that little bit of patience, wait that 2 to 3 weeks. And look, I know it's hard, but trust me, it's very important. Once the wait is over, you can plant out your seedlings, giving them a drink of Hoselink seaweed tonic every week or two, and I promise you, you'll have crops that will be the envy of the neighbourhood in no time.